My name is Tobias Volker, and I've been trained as a biochemist. Along the way, also during my career, I added on to that an MBA at INSEAD. And the reason for that is that, although I was a biochemist, I started working as a researcher, but very quickly I went into business. Business just by chance, just because it was interesting, doing marketing, and therefore I started getting to go more and more in business. Also, the fact is I have a, let's say, a relatively international background and spoke several languages, and particularly was able to speak English, which in the country where I wasn't really very usual. So that's how I got into the national business. And little by little, I got also interested in point of care, because point of care is really something that back in those days was not known, but it was really going to allow us to open up ways to bring testing closer to the patient. And I really thought that this was a really exciting idea. Instead of having to wait several days to get your results, you could get your results right there, right then, and therefore it would relate immediately to your existence, to what you're doing. If the doctor is talking to you about your cholesterol and you get immediate result that your cholesterol is bad, then you can really relate in how to solve that. So that's how I got into it. Then in 1998, I got approached by a company called Biosite. And Biosite was pioneering point of care. That was really exciting. And one of the first products we launched was the cardiac panel. Today, it is really completely old-fashioned, but in those days, it was a breakthrough. And it still is a reference in many ways. But what we did, we were able to completely change the way people were approaching cardiac testing. Today, point of care continues to evolve. There's still many things that can happen in this world, and it will only continue. And that's why I'm excited in joining the team at Prolight and at Psyros to further develop this in the future. This technology is going to open up a completely new horizon in terms of diagnostics. Point of care until now has been very much hindered by the ability to go into very low levels of concentrations, and this is what this technology is going to open up. And what is so exciting is not only will it allow us to look at existing types of diagnostics that we already know and to do them better and in lower concentration, and therefore being more sensitive, but it's going to open up the possibility of other types of biomarkers that today we don't even have yet access to it. And that will be fantastic, because that will allow us to increase the ability to help people's lives to be improved and to help doctors to take better decisions, to know more about how the body functions. And that's what's so exciting about this role. So as going forward, the focus of the company first is to really consolidate the core technology. We have a fantastic technology, yet we need to do first a little bit more tweaking to make sure we have all the right elements in the right way together. And that way that we will have then developed a good foundation. On that we will start then expanding by putting in the first assay. And we know this has a fantastic great market, but there's other opportunities behind it. But this is our first focus, doing the core technology and getting our first assay to market.